Hello everyone, this is Miradius, and today we are starting my 100% run of Super Mario Sunshine. Honestly, this is definitely one of my favorite 3D Mario games. It was also one of the first ones I played, so that probably has a bit to do with it, but still. But let's just get right into it. Oh yeah, it skips the long intro because that's only... Well, we are on an island vacation, basically. And all of a sudden... there's a mess at the airport.
What happened?
So it's worth not looking good right now.
What's this icky paint-like goop? It's moving!
No, boys, don't touch that stuff.
Another Mario. Unless...
Excuse me,
I am most concerned with the well-being of the princess in this dreadful heat. Master Mario, if you would, cross over to that shore and find some assistance.
Mario, be careful. I have a bad feeling about this. Let's just see what everyone has to say. Or not. Master Mario, remember the B button is key. Yep. I pressed the B button in front of you. Hello, Cleva. And... okay. Don't worry, Mario. We'll watch over the princess. Please go and get help. I don't think you guys can do much, but... that goop looks dangerous. I wouldn't touch it, Mario. If you get some on you, get in the water, do a spin jump. Quickly move. Yep. Don't need no controls. Heck, Mario, it's all goopy. Came all this way now, look. Everything's spoiled. Oh, this is the worst, Mario. Please go get some help. Looks like this gunk is coming from somewhere below. It's really slippery, so watch your step. Whoops. What are you waiting for? Do something. This gooey paint of yours completely covered my friend. Mine? What are you talking about? Might as well talk to these people. Welcome to Isle Delfino. Step right up and get yourself a free tourist map. That's the L button to be your map. Yup. Nice map. Huh? Have we met somewhere before? I feel like I've seen you somewhere. And recently, too. Gee, I almost wonder where he could have seen this face before. Help? Help you? Are you crazy? We're the ones who need help. Take that water pump and clean the airstrip, you.
Power up complete. Thank you for purchasing this item from GAD Science Incorporated. Preparing to register customer information. Scanning and classifying subject data. Subject identified as Mario, resident of the Mushroom Kingdom. Data storage.
Did Flood like really need to have an advanced database in order that would be able to recognize Mario in order, you know, function as a water pump? That just seems like a little excessive. But then again, EGAT is a bit eccentric.
Use the button to shoot water from my tank.
Gotta go through the tutorial, won't let me skip.
You can stop and shoot. You can then use the stick to aim in any direction.
We'll get through this slowly.
Press the X button to switch to the hover nozzle. You can then press the button to hover in the air for a short time. If this tank is empty, no water can be sprayed. To refill tank, enter a body of water and press the button.
I do find it kind of funny that like where some of the parts of the text were changed to account for a switch to switch controls. Did I want to hear your explanation again? No! It, they just cut out the voice. Alright. Well, let's start cleaning up this mess. Get this guy out. The water controls will take a little bit getting used to, but I'll mention. Ugh, ugh. Wow, I really thought I was a goner. Hey, hang on. It's you. This whole mess is your fault. Well, excuse you. You would love having a paint remover job if you had Slide. I don't think it's quite that simple. Like, sure, this magical graffiti comes off pretty easily, but like the shine sprite painted here on the ground, it doesn't come off at all. So, usefulness may be limited at doing that. Let's grab our first shine sprite. Now we get another long cutscene.
Quite an unusual device. Is it some sort of pump?
I am Flood, glad to meet you.
Meanwhile, Mario gets to go to jail.
Court is now in session. As you are no doubt aware, someone has been senselessly defacing fair Isle Delfino using some paint-like substance. The accused is charged with polluting our beautiful home and, yes, endangering our very way of life.
Yeah, this
Indeed,
shot of
some
Mario
are
in
not
jail.
really
It's pretty
aware of
funny.
What is going on? Though it is daytime in Delfino Plaza, our poor residents tremble beneath a veil of darkness. Expert shine scholars have determined that this darkness has arisen because all of our guardians, the shine sprites, have vanished from their gathering spot at the shine gate. The reason? It's quite obvious. This horrible graffiti is to blame. Behold this sketch of the perpetrator based on eyewitness descriptions. The truth is obvious. The guilty party sits among us. It is none other than Mario.
Objection!
Overruled. I judge the defendant guilty.
This is just such a sham court.
The defendant to clean this entire
Because,
room
like,
until Isle Delfino
first of all, you can see in the sketch that the person's obviously blue and is wielding a paintbrush. They can also see that the plane with Mario had just arrived. They can check flight logs and all that, but they don't do any of that. It's like, yeah, looks vaguely close enough. Throw him in jail.
Data analysis verifies that the island's inhabitants are in
But also, like, they don't take the shine sprite away from them. So I guess, I don't know.
Mario, you witnessed this object at the airstrip, correct? It is a shine sprite. Shine sprites are the source of power.
Just a lot of questionable decisions. Excuse me.
They used to gather in great numbers at the Shine Gate, but the graffiti incident has polluted the island and most
Have
of
I
the
played
shine
any
sprites
visual
have
novels?
died.
No, not
No longer
really,
have power to
because
support
at that point,
peaceful
I'd just
lifestyle
rather
of
read a
island
book.
dwellers. It is most pitiable. The only way to ensure the return of the shine sprites is to keep the island from becoming any dirtier. The perpetrator is likely at work even as we speak. And you, Mario, are being treated as a criminal. Tomorrow we must do our best to resolve this situation.
So after a night, no, I don't want to hear the explanation.
Go straight that way. You can't miss the mess now. Your first job's to get rid of all that ugliness. And remember, we'll be watching you, pal. We'll know if you start slacking off.
They will do literally nothing if you start slacking off. Well, they pretty much just give you, like, you spend one night in jail, and then after that, it's pretty much just... they let you just go out and do them. Well, if it isn't you, you have that tourist map? Yes, you did. I don't need to... I assume you mean Ace Attorney, Luca Lima. Yeah, I've heard about it. It is a bit more than just a standard visual novel game. Maybe one day, but it would be a while. Oh, Mario, you are okay after all. I just knew you would be. Why is the sky so dark, huh? It's not sun-drenched. This is hardly my idea of a relaxing vacation, Mario. Maybe you should fix it. I want to go home right now. Okay, whiny, entitled princess thinking everything should be... Well, I'm pleased to see you're safe. I must tell you, we were walking around town earlier, and it seems the area near the Shine Gate is still quite bright. Perhaps you should check it out, Mr. Mark. Well, let's go and clean you off. He just went and did a 360 and ran off. I don't know. I don't know why this toad just jumped in the goop. Like, what are you doing, bro? Come on. Thanks, Mario. Everything just went dark, and I thought, I'm done for. But let's fight this thing. Fortunately, these guys are super easy. Now that we've cleared that, thing that was trapped in the graffiti is coming out.
Princess, look! On the statue's head!
Like, surely after this, they can see that it is not Mario who was behind all this. It's like, come on, seriously? I said, how fortunate that the villain is able to be stopped in their tracks by water, of all things. Like, imagine if it was like an actual criminal, and you just spray some water on them, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna keep running away. Which way did you run off? Wait. Went back, okay. So, got very, very lucky that this form is susceptible to paint, because otherwise it wouldn't do squat. Really, it's surprising how much they let you do with water to solve problems. Oh, not fair. Completely unfair. You should be allowed to use tools like that. Mario, I'm sure I saw that person out on the airstrip. I'm positive he's responsible for all this. Chase him. Let's get this guy out first. But yeah, like, surely a lot of people saw this. And the princess of a well-known kingdom surely has some saying, like, this isn't Mario, that's a completely different person. An eyewitness account can tell that something's not right here, but I don't think the police is going to care at all. Anyways, off to Bianco Hills, road to the big windmill. He's just chilling there. And that's the last we'll see of him for a while. So we'll just go through this. So I would say, like, out of all the 3D Mario games, this one's definitely one of my favorites. Like, it is, again, one of the first ones I played, but I just like the way the levels are all set out. there's a bunch of different activities to do in each one. And a lot of that changes depending on which episode. It's not all, everything's out at once like in Super Mario 64, or mostly out at once. And the Galaxy games kind of were a bit linear as far as the level design went. I'm just clearing some of this out. So there wasn't as much sense of exploration. You were more just following along a set path. So despite being a game in space, you pretty much had like less space to work with than previous 3D Mario games. That being said, I still very much love the Super Mario Galaxy 2. Though Galaxy 1, okay, come on. Galaxy 1 I enjoyed more than Galaxy 2 because Galaxy 2 really went more into basically linear design. They had only like 1 or 2 stars per galaxy, so you didn't really explore much. It was just all set piece for one single thing. Of course, 3D Land and 3D World were pretty much literally just 2D Mario, but 3D. So very, very linear, just levels to get through. Super Mario Odyssey was great. It did return to that open, not too open setting. But at the same time, there's just way too many moons that it kind of devalues each one. But yeah. Obviously, we did not find Shadow Mario, so we're just going to keep going in here grabbing Shine Sprites, seeing what we could do. Now we gotta deal with Edie Piranha on top of the windmill. See if these people have anything to say about it. Look at that. I wonder who broke the gate. I do not approve of this. Alright, well. I guess they're not really concerned about Edie Piranha, are they? You know, I should start trying to look around for some of the blue coins. That is one thing that I am a little concerned about. Because, like, the rest of this game should be fine and manageable. The blue coins will be a little tricky. So I just hope I can find all of them. And I'm having a bad time remembering where any of them were already. Mostly, like, they're in the village and stuff, so I'm just looking in the wrong spot. Okay, guy's not up there yet. Obviously, we have this graffiti. Now we gotta find the other one. Only a more billion more of those to find. I know that there's 10 in each world. I don't know how much is in Delfino Plaza, though. But we are going to definitely have to do a lot of searching for these blue coins in the future. But might as well grab some easy ones while we still can. There's an M right here. Maybe I'm just doing this for my own sanity so I don't have to worry about it later, but yeah. So that's 3 here. Let's not get trapped in a spot where I can't see. Okay, it's not. Even though there's water there, it's not enough to refill my water, so I probably go to a different spot. Okay, I think there's some over here. So for every 10 blue coins you get, you can exchange them for a shine sprite. So there's like a good chunk of shine sprites that lie behind getting all the blue coins. Though if you mean 100 coin shine sprites, yes, there are 100 coin shine sprites. There's even one in okay, that's a blue coin you can't get yet. You need Yoshi. There are 100 coin shine sprites. There's even one in Delfino Plaza, which is neat. It's 4. Five. I am starting to worry just a little bit. Maybe I remember the number wrong. Maybe there's like actually 15 or 20. We will find that out later. See, there's 6. Or, no, that's 7. Yeah, alright. And there's obviously some over there that we can't get yet. Okay, there's definitely a lot more than 10. If I'm already at 7... That's 8. And of course, blue coins don't count towards normal coin stuff, so go figure. Let's see, there was one more around here, I believe. There we go. It's 9. Okay, yeah, I definitely misremembered how many there were per stage. Oops! Well, that's already not looking good for remembering where all the coins are. I think there was one on these guys up here. Okay, those guys aren't here yet, so I'll need to keep an eye out for that later. Let's go swimming in the lake, because there are blue coins down here. Okay, so that's 10. That obviously means that there's more than 10, because I saw those blue butterflies. You need... Well, it wasn't a group of blue. Maybe I was wrong about that, but... Man, I don't even think you can get Yoshi in this level, so I don't know. That guy just frozen in place over there. How unfortunate. And now he's moving, now that we're close. I'm just curious, what does he say? Can't even get up there. Okay, well, we can with the help of this guy. If he would just cooperate. Alright, that's a little far. Sorry to do this, but no one beyond this point. Okay. Any particular reason why, or is it just Screw you. Okay, well, let's keep looking for blue coins. This is like obviously very basic search. I'm not going in depth yet because there's no real need to. But just doing a little bit more. Just when there was another one somewhere around in the water. I guess maybe I was wrong. Alright, well, there should be blue coin. Okay, right, the bridge is out. I guess there's no coin here. Alright, well, memory's failing me again. Well, let's just continue on our way. Avoid the projectiles being shot up from above and rolling down. Clear out the path in front of us. Now, I don't think red coins count towards your coins in this game like they do in... Well, I'm afraid, first of all, I'm just going to... Okay, there's a blue coin there. Thank goodness I remember that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, red coins do not count towards your coin count like they do in Super Mario 64. So that means that there's not a mission that's quite as obvious to go for 100 coin. Also, I think it kicks you out of level. So okay, I messed that up. That's just another thing that's makes it hard to decide what to do. I guess that's why, and a good reason why red coins don't work for that, because you can't get both the red coin shine and the shine sprite, or the 100 coin shine in the same run. Could you help out with the big-headed creature up there? You're the only one we can ask to lend us a hand. I know it's a pain, but you think you can handle it? Maybe. Alright. That's another blue coin. Surely, okay, I just fell all the way down. Lovely! Let's try to not be bad. This game. Okay, now we just wait. JK, I think there may be a blue coin here. Nope, I was wrong. Alright, well, back to waiting. It's quite a nice level, honestly. They did not build this roof to be very sturdy, did they? Well, then again, maybe the vines protruding from it damaged it, so I'm sure that doesn't help. Also, there's like no way in or out of this is just a hollow interior, not meant to go inside. Now we do the weird thing where we fill him up with water and then ground pound on his belly button. Stop trying to throw up with more graffiti, dude. It's kind of funny, like, how TV Piranha has pretty much become a mainstay of the Mario series, and yet he doesn't really have any of his graffiti related stuff in later titles. And dead. Easy peasy. Turns to graffiti and melts away. It makes you wonder if this was the real PD Piranha or just a fake. It could be anything, really. Who knows with this game sometimes. Do fancy jumps, and then we get the shines right. Let's go around and get some of the blue coins around Delfino Plaza. No, actually, I'll wait until most of it's unlocked. That way I can do it all in one go. We are going to go deal with this just so it's dealt with. Let's speak with Princess Peach. Welcome back. We're so glad you're safe, Mario. This vacation's just been a whirlwind of bizarre events, huh? And now the boat to the hotel isn't even running. Well, surely there's other ways to get there. Let me see what the police have to say. If they're just going to be snarky, blaming you for everything, even though it's quite clear at this point there's a doppelganger. Okay, well, I mean, they'd probably be mad at me after doing that, but hey, are you slacking off? Hey, I thought you guys said you would know if I was slacking off. Clean up those walls, slacker. Well, you don't need to be so rude about it, especially after it's quite clear I'm not the criminal. But who knows? They are just crazy. Let's get this. I think that's near. Let's not bump into people while we rush to get this blue coin. Right, fast enough there. Let's do the other one then. I was thinking there was graffiti on that statue while it was submerged in graffiti. Like, how does that even work? It's just graffiti. Whatever. Let's go get the boathouse out of the graffiti, but then we are just going to go back to Bianco Hills. Clear out all this other garbage. Yeah, if it didn't just open its mouth, then it wouldn't really be much of a problem. Opening its mouth doesn't even do anything. It just opens it up, getting hurt. It's so stupid. But then again, it's just a creature made out of graffiti, so I guess expecting it to be really smart was probably asking a bit too much. Well, we are not going there for now. Back to Bianco Hills. Let's see. Hillside Cave Secret. Random cave with a sign pointing to it. I wonder who could have put that there, because it's so random, honestly. While I do like the idea of the secrets, if you think about it, it's kind of like, huh? You can get those guys. Which shine do I remember having the most trouble getting? There is a Yoshi-related one in Ricco Harbor, which is the second world. And that one, I could not do it as a kid. I did eventually do it as an adult, but it just gave me so much trouble. Obviously, the Pachinko machine is annoying. That's because it's super jank. Okay, this guy's still not here. but we're gonna have to deal with that one eventually anyways. See what he has to say. Huh? You just asked me to hurl you, didn't you? Okay, he's a chuckster. Right, well, fortunately, that just makes it easy to get up here. Let's hurry up and stomp on this guy. Okay, I thought that would have been the one that gave the blue coin, but I guess not. And I'm falling down. Alright, well, there's a blue coin in one of these, guys. I'm pretty sure. So let me get back up and then just double check. There's no more of these guys up here, are there? Alright, well, must be a later episode then. Obviously, of course, the blue coins can give quite a bit of trouble. I am almost certainly going to have to look up the location of some of them, just because I cannot remember where they all are. Let me go back up to the top of the windmill, because I think there's now a pokey up there. Don't ask how he got there, but there should be one, and should be a blue coin obtained. You can see a cave over there. A guy came out all covered in goop and ran under the bridge. I wonder if something bad was after him. How disturbing. Well, at least there's some plausible reason to say, hey, maybe you should go to that cave, besides everything saying for no apparent reason. Okay, this guy moves around a bunch. I didn't realize he was over here this early. But that's another blue coin. Try to see what he says, just so I'm curious. Came here to tour the big windmill. I've got to say, it's spectacular. Don't mind the fact that I was covered in goop for some apparent reason. Let's make our way all the way up. Obviously, the vines are gone now that P. Piranha is gone for now. So let's go all the way to the top and then find out I just wasted my time. More likely than you think. Then we can go grab that blue coin. There we go. Nice. Let's just hop on here to get some extra distance. Okay, I failed that. That's fine. We can grab that one later. No big deal. Alright, now we might as well go to the cave now. The fun thing about all secrets is that there's 2 shine sprites, because the first time you enter, they pretty much take away your ability to use Flood. They give it back to you after for some reason. Don't know what Shadow Mario's thinking. He's kind of being stupid. Can we reach it from over here? Thank you. Alright, let me just go over here. And into the cave. He's just magically able to take it as we enter this cave. And who knows what the heck this is supposed to be. It's sure a fun platforming level, but how is this inside the cave? Just an endless void with random platforms? I mean, I guess Super Mario Odyssey does show that that is kind of just a thing that exists in this world, but still. And I slipped. First death. Yikes. It's not really that big of a deal. I have a lot of lives though, so I gotta be careful. Otherwise, I have to climb all the way back up to this cave again. Let's be a little more patient. Not get shoved off. And there we go. Yeah. And now we're just going to magically get flood back. Shadow Mario says, "Oh, my bad. This yours. Here you go, champ." Just, who knows why he does it. Now, while we could do the red coins at Windmill Village, we are obviously going back because there is going to be an additional Shine Sprite available from that stage. So let's make our way over. Try to go over this way. Thank you for not immediately launching me down that slope. Now, if we enter the cave again, Shadow Mario is just going to let us be. We can just do this without having to worry about platforming as much, because we got Flood. But now we have an additional thing. Collect 8 red coins. I wonder how you're supposed to, like, find out about this back in the day. Do you just have to, did they just hope you would remember to go into a secret stage again? Who knows, man? So I think it's pretty fair to say that they love red coins in this game. There's so many red coin missions. Let's just grab that one up to be sure. And there we go. Now, I don't remember if lives actually carry over between sessions. Obviously, they didn't in Super Mario 64, but this game is new enough that they could have done it, but at the same time, it doesn't really matter. Oh, now another place covered in goop. Well, let's go deal with that, shall we? Make our way over. Like, you gotta wonder, like, surely they have firefighters of some sort that they can use to fight all the... Because, like, it's quite clear that Flood's not really got special water-enhancing properties. It just shoots water. So they just need firefighters. They could at least prevent a lot of these issues. But no, they're all just don't care. And you think they would have firefighters? They live next to a volcano. You guys. A long time ago, Yoshi's lived on this island as well. Okay. Interesting. Why did it do that? We're not going to Gelato Beach. I'm going to go back because I want to finish off Bianco Hills first. Just a random thing. Who knows why that's the thing? Alright. Exit area. Let's go back to Bianco Hills. I have a lot of unfinished business over there. Well, not really a whole lot per se, because we are half... Well, no, we're not halfway through that, just because there's 8, and I've only done 3. Why don't we help this guy out for a blue coin real quick? Really, they could use firefighters, given that this seems to be a problem. Also, why don't you just jump in the water, dude? Or head to a fountain or something. You could say, like, oh, well, he doesn't want the water to ruin the mushrooms. But at the same time, like, the only way to save him is by spraying his mushrooms with water. Who knows, man? Red coins at the Windmill Village. No idea really how this leads to a Shine Sprite, but it does, so I guess we're doing it. Yeah, this one, there's more of these guys over there, so I'm going to assume probably the one with the blue coin is up here. Oh, it's not that one. Come on. Okay, I was too slow. I could have sworn one of them had blue coin, but maybe I was wrong. Just make sure there's not one over there. There's not. Okay. Well, let's head back. Just check to make sure the guy's not up here. I mean, we already helped him out, so okay, he's not up there. There wouldn't really be any new blue coin from him, but still. I guess might as well start with gathering all the red coins. Who knows why there's just random holograms of nozzles lying about. Makes no sense. But it is what it is. Let's just keep hopping up here. Boy, getting hit by those guys. And the Shine Sprite spawns over there, so we need to get the ones down there. Okay. There's another one I'm missing because I'm blind. Let's see. Where is it? And there's another hologram. Probably around one of these, I had to guess. I know you can turn these, but you can also just not. Over here? No. These wing guys are annoying. Okay, knocked me all the way down. Alright, where is this last red coin? Is it? Am I just dumb? I just might be dumb. Alright, well, let's get more water, and then let's head back up. Just take a better look at my surroundings so we can actually find this red coin. Or is it just right here? No, it's not. Oh, there goes the easy answer. Yeah, I get it. Can't use that. Let's just keep hopping up. Okay, well, you don't need to be rude about that. Go over here, go over here. How do these people even live in houses like this when they have random guys that just attack them for getting too high up? Oh, there it is. I am stupid. Jeez, how did I miss that one? Unbelievable. I don't really know why I did that. I don't need the coins. Okay. And now we get the strength right. So time to go all the way back up again. Who knows why they have this big fence in the way for no apparent reason. Blood just introducing that, hey, this is the basic nozzle you already have. Now let's go. I don't think that's going to be high enough, so we're just going to have to go all the way over here. Go across here. Go across here. Avoid that guy. Who knows why there's just these electrical shock things on these ropes, but not my problem. Okay. Can't believe I did that. Once again, I make dumb mistakes. Go over here. I spent so much more time on this than I should have. It's unbelievable. Okay. Finally got that one done. Obviously, this game is going to take quite a decent bit longer than Super Mario 64, as the Shine Sprites are a bit more involved to get than the stars were in Super Mario 64. Alright, let's go back in. Piranha strikes back. Go figure. Now he's made a complete mess of this area. I want to spend some time clearing up some of this mess since we are going to have to be down here later. Let's get you cleaned off. Let's not have him get immediately dumped in goop again. Oh no, that creature appeared again and messed everything up. There was goop going this way and slime going that way. I think he fell asleep on the heights to the north of town. You don't need to... Hold on, Mario. Don't just immediately fall off. Oh, this is a different guy than the guy we rescued earlier. Okay. So he should have a blue coin for us. Alright, stop doing fancy tricks and just talk to the guy. Boy, I looked up and saw this dirty thing flying from the port. Find a nice place to hide, though. I can relax here. Never mind the fact that you were covered in goop, but... I guess you're fine now. Hey, I'm going to check something with the trees over here. Obviously, they don't have those pokies, but maybe if I water it, it will spawn one. There we go. That's what I was remembering. Probably want to get a refill on our water. Help this guy out too, because why not? Gives me a 1-up, I'll take it. Bianco Hills is a rather interesting place, huh? We have falling goop and all sorts of other oddities. I don't think that's what they advertise on the brochure, but that's just me. See what this guy has to say. Saw a monster with super king-sized noggin. It was huge. There's no way that thing was natural. I read good. Yeah. Well, it keeps showing up, so maybe it is. Clean this up a little. Avoid those things for just a moment. Okay, I saved him, and immediately the first thing he does is chuck me way up in the air. Kind of rude, but that's just Chucksters for you. Doesn't happen if you fart. Okay, I'm just gonna have to double check some of these things later. Got that blue coin. Thought you might have to get one of the chucksters to chuck you up there, but we managed to do without. Get more water. I'm going to check another one of those windmills. Just to be sure. Because having a blue coin behind them is something they would do. You just have to be very suspicious of anything and everything. Make sure you get all the blue coins without looking it up. So excuse me while I spend a little more time looking for blue coins. Oh, okay, I can't go that way in this episode. Unfortunate. Well, maybe this other one has it. Also, a blue coin on that one would be kind of weird. Especially since where a shine sprite was. Okay, no, just normal coin. You can get this blue coin, though. Let's go rescue this guy down here. Clear all this up, because why not? Or, well, most of it anyways. Look, I think the big-headed monster is sleeping over there. If it wakes up, it'll probably go on another rampage. Can't we just get rid of it while it's snoozing? We just need something to bonk it with. You know, I don't think that's going to work out as well as you hope it does. What do you mean that missed? I think he's sleeping. Are you sure about that, buddy? Are you sure? You might want to rethink your words. Ow. Alright, well, obviously we want more water. Obviously he's flying up there somewhere. I have no idea where. Okay, well, he just shot at me. I think having these guys would be good too. Okay, well, I don't want to immediately just launch them away. They're all gone from over here. I guess so. Well, we're just gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Got some new tricks. Avoid the tornado. Alright, he's too high up for us to really do anything about. And no, okay, well. My angle bad? My angle's bad, isn't it? Oh, nope, it's not. No, you don't. Make sure to stay hydrated. Pump seems to have no effect while it's moving. Well, it seemed to kind of affect him right now, so... Okay, I was a little too slow. Well, I didn't think he would immediately go and do that, so my bad. Also, who the heck knows how someone like him can fly with just flapping his leaves? And with that, he should be dead. I have to know, does the guy change the dialogue, or does he still think Petey Piran is sleeping? Check me up there, please. Thank you. Look, I think... No, he's not there anymore. He's dead. Unbelievable. These people just do not pay any attention whatsoever. Oh well, let's get our shine sprite and move on. Even if these people don't move on from what's going on right in front of them. That's 7 shine sprites. Decent progress. I'd like to think anyways. Let's go back in. The secret of the dirty lake. Remember that guy who just said, you know what? No. Well, I guess maybe he was hiding something. Clearly, there is a lot of goo coming out of there. See if they have anything to say about it. Yeah, we had this all cleaned up and now this. What in the world is going on in this village? Who knows? You know, you've really done so much for us, but I wonder, will even you be able to deal with this nastiness? Yes. I mean, he just goes into a mysterious cave and... Excuse me. Guts a shine sprite and somehow all the goop just disappears from the lake. Who knows, really? You know, the Cliff Spring Cave on the far end of the lake? Some gnats came spilling out of it with no warning at all. Now our beautiful lake is contaminated. So yucky. Oh, okay, I see your comment, Luca Lima. I know that Plants vs. Zombies is quite frustrating to whatever said, but that lake stays like this. The town is done for. Yeah, there's just so many things that it's just too much. This is just too much. That's what I said. This is a little chuckster. They're playing hide and seek. I wonder where my kid sister is hiding. Okay, well, not a kid chuckster. I don't really need to speak to everyone. I just felt like it. All right, let's head off to the dirty lake. What does he say? Oh, we're getting pelted by seas round. Do you really need to be thrown? Give me a break. Ah! Who knows what that guy's problem is? Oh, now there's a blue coin down there. Nothing this dirty could ever get back to normal. And nor the fact that it just magically goes back to normal for no apparent reason. Let's try to do this right instead. Another blue coin. We have 19 here. I'd hope that there's only 20, and I'm going to go off that assumption that there's only 20. I need to get out of this. But we're gonna have to wait and see. Obviously, there's not the 10 per world that I thought there was. All right, let's use this. Let's abandon that leaf before it just disintegrates on us. How nice of them to give us the turbo nozzle. Press and hold the R to zoom. And now that we have this brand new nozzle, oh, too bad! It gets taken away. Loser. How rude. Alright, now we got this secret. to do. This one is certainly going to be a little spicy. Giving us a free 1-up. I love these cubes. You make sure I stay focused at all times. We don't get shoved off by these triangles. Got another cube. Another 1-up just for fun. Be patient. That was almost disastrous. Fortunately, it wasn't actually disastrous. Right? There's no long jump. Well, guess I get to do that all over again. I'm just double checking. There's no, yeah, there really is no crouch in this game. Well, we just get another free 1-up. Try this again. I'll jump over and let's try, well, obviously this part's simple. Try not to fall off. Got another free 1-up. Alright, looks like we made it. Now let's not be dumb with this section. And just play the waiting game. If I got the best way I want to approach this. That almost went terribly wrong, but it didn't, so we're good. Okay, that took way longer than it should have. But we got through it, so it's all good. Shadow Mario on the loose. Now we get to confront Shadow Mario again, who's just here for some reason. What is this? Okay, it just tells you what you're looking at in the distance. Hey, do you have a twin or something? Hey, didn't I see you go bounding past it? They literally cannot see the fact that he's blue. Like, they must all be colorblind or something, I guess. Okay, so spraying him with water hurts him, but he can just swim through water just fine. Surely the world is mysterious. Oh no, there's more than 20 blue coins per stage. Are there like... Yeah, it was too slow. Are there 30 per? Oh no, just when I think I'm done, it's just like, actually you were off by 10. Actually, you were off by another 10. Unbelievable. These blue coins are going to kill me. Sorry, Shadow Mario, I got more important things to do. Like collecting oddly colored currency. Alright, where were we? Don't need to repeat the same flip over the gate, but whatever. Alright, I'll remember this. Sure, you will. He just felt the need to relinquish a shine sprite instead of, you know, storing it somewhere else that Mario wouldn't be able to get it. Come on, it's not that hard to actually have some resemblance of trying to put up a fight against Mario. But no, they gotta make it too easy. I guess he could have been transporting one. So, oh right, I need to go back to the Dirty Lake secret. Because we gotta get those red coins. Our third time getting red coins in Bianco Hills. And definitely not our last. Make our way back over. Should be able to just skip the lily pads section in general. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So first, I'm going to check this one out for a blue coin. How fast do I have to have it spinning? Should at least be giving a normal coin, like the other one. I'm pressing the wrong button. Let's get back up there. Really? This does nothing? I guess it just does nothing. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, let's head... Well, let's get refresher water here, because obviously the lake is a bit dirty. We can't... I mean, we can refresh our water there, but... I guess this part's not dirty. Yeah, it's just magically blocked by 3 posts somehow. I don't know. If it works for them, I guess it works. Okay, let's go over here. Go around the back. And... well, we're close enough. Sure, we take a little damage, but it's inconsequential. Let's not grab the turbo nozzle, because I think that actually kind of be a bit of a death sentence here. And now time for red coins. Actually, jump on. Now we don't have to be so careful with this, and we can actually just do this. Still gotta wait on the cube a little bit, just because our hover nozzle doesn't take us that far. But that should be good enough. Okay, let's here. Obviously, there's red coins on here now because I had to make it more difficult. No! It just randomly split off. Cannot activate the hover nozzle to save his life. Mario, sometimes you gotta learn to not just give up. Oh well, we get so many 1-ups, it's not really a big deal. Not miss the red coin. Not slip off the cube again. I literally just said don't slip off the cube again. I really shouldn't be having trouble with this. But just how it is. Once again, I failed to hit the red coin switch directly. Okay, let's go this way. And a free 1-ups. At least for farming lives, so that's something, I guess. Far enough. Alright, let's do this properly this time. Okay, got that done without issue. Grab the coin, thank you. Let's not run out of time, thank you. Okay. There's that one done, and I think that just leaves the last episode. It's always kind of fun with the last episode of each world because it's just a big celebration mostly. Okay, that being said, we're going to go do this first. Just because it's important for progression and unlocking something we're going to need to 100% other stuff. Okay, I didn't mean to accidentally go to the Pachinko. But I guess now that we're here, let's go do it. This one sucked. I still have no idea why they thought a jank pachinko machine was a good idea for a fun, engaging level. Please stop forcing me to go the wrong way. Alright, well, that just leaves 2 more. We can do this deathless, then at least there's that. That was a little precarious, but we got through. Alright, well, let's try it again. No. I hate this stage. It's just so jank. It doesn't really work right. There's weird gravity going on to kind of force you to certain things. It just sucks. It's not even like particularly difficult, it's just annoying. You saw someone clear it first try? Well, I mean, I almost cleared it first try. I just got a little unlucky, that's all. Like I said, it's not a very hard one, it's just annoying. Obviously, if you watch the speedrun, you see them get it first try. Of course, it doesn't count how many attempts failed because they couldn't get this first try. Let me go back! Like that gravity mechanic that just forces you in to certain spots. It's so annoying. It's so unnecessary. Like, what was that? It just shoved me over to the wrong one. There we go. Now we just need to get the shine sprite and we can leave this place. We can leave this stupid, great pachinko machine in the sky. What was that? Again, just more proof of how jank this stupid pachinko machine is. Stop. Trying to. Okay. Man, it almost got me killed. Just let me get the shine sprite and leave. Please. Thank you. Now let's go back to what I was actually trying to do before I accidentally jumped into the pachinko machine. Go investigate this mysterious Bowser-esque vehicle. Oh yeah, what is Toadsworth? I mean, Master Mario, the princess. You gonna elaborate on that, or am I just gonna have to investigate this myself? Not hop on the boat this time. Come on, speak to me. Mario, the princess was taken that way. Hurry and find her. Rude. You think Bowser's involved with this?
That is Pinna Island. The villain's secret hideout must be there.
Let's just hop in a cannon. What any sane person would do, really. Mecha Bowser appears. Entrance to B Park is straight over that way. You can't miss it. Yep. Please be careful, the electric Koopas around the park. Well, who was that guy just now? Don't worry, you might just casually get electrocuted. Because we don't know what we're doing. The rest of the people are just not disturbed at all by this. Oh, okay. I see. So they kind of just have a pest problem that they don't deal with. I guess that makes sense, but also, like, maybe you should kind of do something about it? You ever wonder how they just manage, how this just happened to be built, the secret hideout was built in the park without them knowing? I know it's a bit run down, but surely you could pay a little more attention. Just saying. Amazing, what a spectacle. Is this a new show of ours? You don't even know what's going on in your own park. You guys are great. Whoever are you needs a raise. I love how you play the fierce hero and he's like a bad version of you, but you both look the same and stuff. Well, as director of this park, I want to ensure your success. So how about I provide you with a hero's vehicle? Follow me. This is just so contrived. Let's deal with that bullet bill. Accidentally shot a rocket because I was trying to deal with that. The fire's not really a threat. Okay, I didn't notice that bullet bill. Another direct hit. It's just wild that he doesn't even really try to use the fire to hit it directly. It's just really poorly done on Shadow Warrior's part. Keep missing. There's stuff blocking the way. One approaches from behind. How about you tell me about the one approaching from the front? Well, I could be doing a little better, but it's fine.
Leave my mama alone, you bad white coat gave it to me. A strange old man in a white coat.
But why would you pretend to be Mario?
Papa told me everything. He said,
Mario's a bully. He never fights fair.
he said,
Junior, you gotta try to outsmart Mario.
so I tried to get Mario sent to prison. But they didn't lock him up, and now he came to steal Mama Peach again. You pest! Stop following us!
Really makes you wonder what happened to Bowser Jr.'s actual mother. Because obviously,
No, not again.
that's not. Or Peach is not his real mother for obvious reasons.
Appears to be heading toward Corona Mountain.
Obviously, she's not involved with Bowser Jr.'s life at all, and Bowser's just a single father trying to do. Imagine if Bowser Jr. becomes a famous painter in the future. I think he's a bit too mischievous to paint professionally. Give me a moment. My seat on my chair fell off. All right, well, I will just have to assume a different. Real mom is Bowsette. I do not want to think about that. Moving on. All right, well, we can go back to Bianco Hills. I think before I really start going after the shiny Sprites here, we obviously need Yoshi and the other nozzles to show up. Red coins of the lake. Thinking that peace would finally return to the village, but with you still around, I have my doubts. Rude? No, it's just like this one disaster after another. Not that it's your fault or anything. Well, see, you understand. It's not my fault. These ungrateful little... This was once a calm place, but now there's way too much hoopla. Well, it's fine now. I dealt with most of the problem. This is probably a good time to go after the blue coin. Although if I find that I have one left over, I'm just not going to worry about it because I assume that it's probably because I need Yoshi. I don't even know where Yoshi spawns. Navigate around these people. Oh, there's a blue coin there. Okay, well, let's try to get it. Probably also try to do 100 coins. Just checking to see if these give coins if they spin fast enough. It seems they do not. Where did I spawn that coin? Okay, it's right there. Weird, all sorts of weird ways to spawn coins. Okay, not there. I should have been flying into a wall. I think that gives 3 coins instead of just 1. Yep. Okay, come on. Can you all cooperate with me? Always one that doesn't want to help. Thank you. Get you into the wall. Get even more coins from you guys. Refresh our water. Pop up and get those blue. Oh, let's do this first. Angle this in such a way that you just aim them right into the wall. Okay, you also need to be shoved into a wall. Thank you. So bad at this. Come on. Thank you. Because it just doesn't want to work with me. Alright, let's go here. Okay, made it up here. That's good. Let's not fall down. Coins from on top. And I just missed the blue coin. Of course I do. Well, this is a much easier way of getting up here. Let's go about like this. I think, first of all, how many blue coins do we have? We have 22, so presumably there's 8 more somewhere around here. Go figure. I think we have to go to the spot where Petey Piranha was. There should be another blue coin there. So let's make our way all the way over. And we got clouds to help us out. Now the blue coins, that's 23. No! Oh, now we gotta get all those coins again. Oh well, I knew it was a possibility. Oh yeah, so we can get the rocket nozzle over here. Make sure there's nothing on these. Because there were trees that... Well, okay, they weren't this kind of tree, so I probably shouldn't bother with these. Refill our water. Nothing from that one. try to actually do this. Point for my troubles. You guys shouldn't have another blue coin, but just in case. Okay, now I just really want. If there were a club for people who get hit with goop a lot, I think I'd have a good shot at being club president. Good for you, buddy. This. There's the windmill with blue coin. I knew there was one of them. That's what? 24? Yeah. So it's 6 more. Wrong button. Okay, not there. Just give nothing. Who knows why they had coins hidden in those bells, but it just means more money for us. And actually stopped them when I shouldn't have. Alright, well, that's fine. Alright, get knocked into the wall. Alright, get these coins. Finicky. It'd be nice doing a spin jump. Practically guaranteed you were able to get all the ones in a circle. But it doesn't work that way. Bad at this. There we go. Now we got this patch over here. Okay, got all these flowers. Alright, let's get the ones. I know some windows have coins, others don't. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to come back for Yoshi. I think I do have an idea where Yoshi spawns when Yoshi is available. But that's something we're going to have to worry about later. You don't have a coin? Okay, weird. Make our way up. Here, well, no, there's no more coins over there. Okay, actually, we want to hop on there just in case. There's a blue coin where the first red coin shine sprite was. So let's make our way over there. Well, there is, but it's one of these gosh dang birds. Who knows why a blue coin suddenly became a bird? But we just have to end an innocent bird's life just so we can get more coins. Capitalism at work. Okay. All right, 50 coins. Just need 50 more. Start doing some stuff over here. Yeah, that's another one we can't get because we need Yoshi. Okay, bees, I wasn't even doing anything around you. Calm down, jeez. Make sure I press the right button. Coin from you. Spawn a coin for you. Do this and that and this and that. I know that these levels are definitely, in this game, the 100 coin shine sprites are definitely a little on the more stingy side, if I recall. So we're probably gonna have to make sure everyone counts. Although I think this one's should be pretty generous, so. Jump on you. Shove you into a wall. Shove you into a wall. Try to get all the flowers to cooperate again. Thank you. Get it shoved. Okay, you're just gonna go over that wall. Well, there's ways around it. Get shoved into a tree. Or not, they just go right through it. Go do the same to this guy. Please stop being annoying. Alright, let's see. Obviously, we have this ring of flowers. Shove you into the wall. Shove you into the wall. I'm so bad at this. Come on! There we go. Okay, I really should have just let me stomp on him, but I guess not. Another blue coin. Nice. I'm not fully keeping track, but that's mainly because we are going to deal with that in the next episode, since we're just pretty much going to get the rest of the blue coins. Or the normal thing. But first, we are going to... Come on. I don't have the hover nozzle, so I can't do it. Come on, spin the windmill. I have to go down here. Just a normal coin. If it's okay if it disappears on us. Nope, we got it. Just another normal coin. Alright, let's see. And there's the 100 coin star. Where will it have us go? Over there. Okay. That's probably why it doesn't give any coins. Alright, let's go hunt down what blue coins we can. Obviously, there's at least a couple, if not like 3, we can't get because we need Yoshi. That'd be real convenient if Yoshi just magically showed up. No. It doesn't. Obviously, Bowser Jr. is going to have the Yoshi egg when we unlock the ability to get Yoshi. Since that hasn't happened yet, we can't. There might be some other... You might need to progress a bit more in Pinna Park also to unlock Yoshi. I don't really know. But that's a problem we'll figure out later. Alright, let's see. So we have 26. So it might mean that there's like 2 more blue coins we can grab right now. So let's keep an eye out for those. I know where one of them is. But since there's 2 beehives, that might mean that there's only... There's not... There might be 3 coins we can't get right now. Who knows, really? I can't stand on top of the sign. Let's get this red coin. Up on here. Grab some of the ones in the lake. I still can't get over the feeling that I missed a blue point in the lake itself, but let me just dive down to make sure I'm not going crazy for a clear view. Yeah, it looks like none on this side, which is to be expected. Grab you. Oh, see, there was a blue coin. I wasn't crazy. I was just blind. I missed it before. Now I'll take a look around back just to make sure, but we have 27, and there's one way up there that we haven't grabbed yet. So you would think that with the beehives giving blue coins, I don't know if they actually do. I know there's ones that definitely do. I just don't know if this is going to be one of them. Come over here. I want to... speak to this guy. And I failed. Back here. This is Clifton Cave, and it's open. Enter by all means. Okay, dude. Suddenly not so keen on keeping people out when it caused an ecological disaster, huh? Alright, let's probably make our way up. Still have 4 red coins to get, at least 1 blue coin. Obviously, we're going to have to check all of these windmills just to be sure there's no extra blue coins. So you never know with this game. There's enough height to make it on here. One. They just put on the coin. I totally forgot there's these random clouds you could stand on in this thing. I don't know why you need them. I don't think they particularly help, but it is what it is. I pressed the wrong button. I mean, it could be a sign that this is one that has a blue coin. Nope, it's just a normal coin. Whack. Alright, well, I'm going to go back down to get more water. It'll be hard to spin the windmills without water. Hopefully we can get, okay. Please don't knock me down. It does feel a little improbable that they would have a blue coin on a windmill over here when they do this kind of stuff. But best to check all my bases. Messed up again. It's fine. You know what? It says we have 28 here. I think I should just take that as is for now and come back when we have Yoshi. Just the fact that my feet broke, I'm kind of just having to sit on the ground right now is not the most comfortable, but it is what it is. Make our way back up once again, this time just for red coins. One over here. One over here. And the last one's over there. Just had to check. Please don't knock me down, thank you. And there's the shine sprite. I didn't realize that the windmill blades actually are a surface you can wall jump off of. That's certainly something. Anyways, we're mostly done with Bianco Hills. Obviously, there's still a couple blue coins that we're going to have to spend forever trying to get. But I think we're good to move on. Time to go to Ricco Harbor. Goober blooper breaks out. This is always a fun level in my mind. Are we sure that's a bunch of graffiti or it's just ink? Look at this slimy water, it's gross. Our lovely port is ruined. Something's fishy in the freight area far in the port. You can't quite see it from here, but I'm sure of it. Do they like not check the cargo that comes in? I mean, I guess they don't, obviously. Now they would really be able to do anything. I'm just checking these blue coins, of course. I see there's another M up there. Thank you for grabbing onto that ledge. Grab that. Go along this way. You really gotta wonder how they let pollution get so bad that there's a bunch of graffiti spewing squids instead of, you know, squids that spew ink. Obviously, we have more graffiti here. Dude does not care at all about the squids. Huh? You think the arrow's pointing that way on purpose? Really? Dude. What are you doing with your ship if you don't even know why you have that? Not the smartest people. Got a sewer grate here. A blue coin here, right? No, it just goes here. Okay. Maybe the other way. Only one way to find out. We'll take that side round in a moment. Obviously, there's a big crate there, so we can't do anything there. Right there. Who knows why the sewer goes all the way through a building like that? You would think that there would be other things you'd want to have in that space. But I guess not. Okay, just get one up here. Clean this up. Good coin. Love to see it. Let's see, there's some graffiti around here. Yep, there's this. There's obviously the paired symbols. I don't know. Well, we probably get the other side, but also we have another one right here. Let's grab it. All right, let's give this a try. Surely with some good skills, I can make it. Well, I almost did. The coin's probably disappeared by now. Oh, come on. You know, I'll come back to that one, obviously. Just what in the blazes into this stuff? I can't even get my work done. Tough luck, buddy. Blue coin from that. Actually, I should get back on just so I can climb on top of the crate. Or not the crate, the crane. And I just missed completely. Wonderful. Probably try a little harder. And unfortunately, the having to worry about blue coins dominates a lot of playtime for 100% run. Another blue coin. I don't know if reach up there. It's fine. Make our way back up. I don't need to do that. Fun. Grab this. this. Well, okay, so now we can get this M. We can do the paired graffitis. Just get tons of blue coins, because why not? Just not going to worry about that mysterious thing in the freight containers. Not our problem right now. Wow, you have to be fast for that one. Okay. Well, let's try to be fast. One. Okay, that one was easy. Now let's do in reverse. Doing it from this far away should be good. No, no, it wasn't. Okay, let's try to be better about that. Maybe I'll also try to deal with all these bloopers. Really from this far away, right? Okay, that can't. Alright, this might be a bit difficult. Come on, surely that's enough. Okay, I'm gonna have to get closer. So much water. Oh, come on. Shouldn't be this difficult to hit it from a distance. What do you mean that wasn't enough? Gosh, the timing on that's so tight. What is up with that, really? Well, this is going to take a little bit of time to get. Make sure I practice good diving techniques. No, just barely. Give me so much trouble. Almost got it though. Oh, I don't know, man. This one sucks. No, it's just I have to. It's such a tight one that I'm trying to do it from as far away as possible, but clearly that's running the issues. Jeez. See if we can do it from over here. Alright, that's a little better. Still not fast enough. But I guess it does have to be kind of direct. I'm spending so much time on this one stupid blue coin. But yeah, you're supposed to have a more direct angle. Gee, why is it so fast? You know, maybe that's just one I should come back to. When we get the turbo nozzle. That's probably what you're supposed to do, not this stupid, silly keep trying to do it at a insane speed that you're clearly not doing it at. So yeah, let's move on. There's still some other blue coins we can get. I'm pretty sure. Like this one. Be more like that, I think, up here. Or maybe not. Okay, well. We still have a pretty good chunk of the harbor to search for blue coins at. I could break those, but no point. Obviously, there's a blue coin up there that we need a rocket nozzle for. Can't go for that. obviously, here, let's just kill this guy. Nothing. Go to this level of the structure. There's a blue coin over there that we want to grab. Let's make sure there's no more blue coins up here, though. There is one over there. And I just missed it completely. Go figure. This place has not been kind to me. Well, let's make our way back up. Wasn't a coin under here, right? Yeah. Let's go around this way. Narrow platforms are a pain sometimes. Let's go on that, thank you. Okay, that I thought that would be fully solid, but I guess not. Unbelievable. Should be able to make it here. We'll just slip off again, I guess. Okay, that's not solid either. Just having a real bad day here. There's at least a blue coin there. There's some up floating above the water. There'll be a way to get those later. Let's just keep going, trying to make our way back. Not enough height. Gosh dang it. Any blue coins here? It does not look like it. Lovely. Alright, let's try to make our way back up, because there's still a couple blue coins we can get here before we move on with our lives. Now we want to try to hop on here, and from here, I'm not sure where we're going. Or I guess not. Let's just head back. I'm not playing that right now. I'm so sorry about that, but it is what it is. Rocket nozzle would do so much to making this much quicker and easier. All it takes is just not falling off all platforms. Gotta keep doing it anyways. Carefully make our way over here. Worried one of those guys is gonna have a blue coin, and I'm just going to miss it. Alright, that's not something we really need to bother with. So I just need to navigate this way. Alright, we got the blue coin. That one at least. Okay, he's gonna be a jerk. There's still another blue coin we need to go up there for. Go figure. We're getting there. Sort of. Maybe. Kinda. Almost knocked me off, jerk. Alright, so the last blue coin we can get up here for now is over there. Unless this random guy has one as well. Nope. Oh, stupidly fall off. Now let's intentionally fall off. Nice, we got that one. So now we can kind of sort of actually... Well, isn't there a blue coin just underwater deep over here? Am I thinking of something else? We'll worry about that one later, if there is one. Right now, we obviously need to get up here. Back to the ship. Soon we're going to be finding Goofer Blooper for realsies instead of going all this wandering about looking for blue coins. Please don't stupidly fall off. Got this maze to go through. Not really much of one, but I could speak to this guy, but he's just going to chuck me, and I do not want to have to make my way back up here again. Speak to you. Heard that you can raise a sub by spinning, I think. But how in the world are you supposed to do that? You don't happen to know, do you? I mean, why are you... So many people here just don't know how their own place operates, and it's embarrassing. But we raised up the yellow submarine, and we get a blue coin for it. I think that means we're in a good position to just go after Gooper Blooper now. I don't really see much point in just looking around. The goop is coming out of those crates over there. I'm not sure I've ever seen anything as gross as that. Yeah, there's this guy over here we need to speak to. Sorry for doing a triple jump on your head. Now we're in the middle of a crisis and all, but he can help scrub off the walls too. And you've got to admit, that is no rush. This one over here is going to take some time, and I do need a rush for that one. Honestly, he's not a fan of us doing this. I'm just trying to do this fast. You can slam down at me. Where's the genocidal carrots? Well, I 100%ed Pikmin 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, off to doing other things. Wow, I almost died there. There's only so much Pikmin I can do before I've 100% all the Pikmin. And yeah, I could go into mods, but I do want to diversify just a little bit. Yeah, the squid gets away. He's just mean like that. But don't worry, we'll see him again multiple times. Blooper surfing safari. Now, after everyone's been traumatized by having squids take over the harbor and make it an absolute mess, we are going to have someone decide to just turn it into a recreational thing. That guy in the pier, he's the big daddy of blooper surfing. That's nothing to sneeze at, I'll tell you that much. Me? No, I do not ride bloopers. No, thank you. Okay. You know, there sure are some odd folks out there. Taming little bloopers is bizarre enough, but riding on their backs? I tell you, some folks are just plain loony. Heard that there's blooper surfing on here. Do you know where? Maybe ask around the people who actually saw it and reported it? Well, let's go speak to the big daddy of blooper surfing. That's right. You like surfing? Hop on a blooper and give it a whirl. Oh, but one thing. Big daddy waives all liability for accidents. Now hang loose, bud. Okay, so that's something you love to hear. Obviously, there's blue coins out here that we are going to want to grab. Oh, okay, so this does not really give us enough height to grab them. Okay. Just checking for a blue coin in the water. Doesn't seem like it. Alright, well, now let's surf our way into the... well, let's actually grab this blue coin. Use me. Let's go into this goo-filled sewer pipe. Wahoo, you want to go for a ride, bud? Go ahead and jump on the blooper you like best. Show me some super blooper surfing and win yourself a prize. Nobody really knows what this guy is doing in the sewers like this. I mean, I guess he's hosting blooper surfing course. But it sure is a wonder why there's all that goo coming out of the sewer. It makes you wonder if he's got anything to do with it, since it doesn't go away until... Okay. I should have navigated better. This is why they waives all liabilities for accidents, because it's a super dangerous thing that would likely get him sued if he didn't. Honestly, you should probably still be sued for offering this kind of service, but it is what it is. Also, there's another thing to bring up the case of, like, so it would be very good for everyone on the island if all the shine sprites were returned, yet some people are just greedy and hold on to them. Like this guy who won't give up the shine sprites that the island needs unless you win in a stupid, life-threatening blooper riding game. You, Butter, what I like to call super deluxe. To commemorate the birth of a blooper surfing legend, this is for you. Now I believe you can get a second one if you get a fast enough time. I don't actually know if that's true, but I'm going to go back in again just to be sure. Got off to a super fast start. But we're slowly making progress. Well, no, we're not. It's either we're fast enough to get the thing or we're not. Okay, you can't jump when it's on the concrete. Good to know. So who knows why they dug out this whole space for a blooper surfing race course in the sewers. Just one of many unanswered questions about this place. Okay, yep, we were fast enough to get the second one. Who knows why he was holding on to two. Jerk. I think I was actually slower that time than the previous run. But hey, I got second shine sprite, so it's all good. Alright, the caged shine sprite. Who knows why they just built this thing and then put the shine sprite inside? Like, what? What was the reason for doing that? Surely they must know the plight of the island. Hey, this is a dangerous place to be clambering around. Hanging off that hook, an accident in the making. Port is strangely quiet today, huh? I guess I'd appreciate the peace and solitude. To be honest, though, I could do with a bit more excitement. Be careful what you wish for, buddy. Alright, let's see. Obviously, we could grab onto that, but no. Why not? That's why not. Stop you. Good enough for me. We can't. Knock that guy off. Can even turn into a coin or anything. Great. Alright, well, let's take a look around. I know there's one of those guys you can kill for a blue coin. Wow, they are all over this. Not affected by the water at all. Well, let's do that. Can at least get that blue coin. Alright, there's nothing we can do about them, huh? I'm gonna shine this deck until the sun smiles back. I'm not quite there, though. Nope, not yet. Okay, let's see. Now, I know there's this one that you can kill for a blue coin. Might need to bring Yoshi for that one. Come on, speak to me, buddy. Ugh, my throat hurts so bad. I don't feel like working. Well, it sounds like you just don't. Speak with you. You shines right up there inside the cage. I found it first. Pretty cool, huh? Wow. Now, how in the world can I get up there? Once again, thinking that they just... I don't know. Hey, bro keeps on breaking his own long-distance record. He's tossing people around like mad. The distance varies, but hey, he likes doing it. Oh, the life of a chuckster. Whoa, you again. I think I'm ready to chuck you over to far side, mate. Close enough. Alright, let's see. Well, I guess we can start making our way up. Well, we can speak with these guys. There's obviously the turbo nozzle we can't use. Just like in the movies, you know the scene? It's where something's on the manhole and they can't get it open. Nobody questions why there's a manhole cover on top of a building like this. You know, it's fine. You don't need it. Well, I mean, they're up here, so we might as well break these just to be sure. Our beautiful harbor is clean again. Oh, what a happy day. Still, I have a strange feeling of foreboding. I'm just a worrywart, I guess. Well, we're not on the last episode, so there's always going to be something going on. Just looking underneath the helicopter platform, nothing there. And nothing here. Okay. Is there something here? No. What about here? No. What about here? No. Oh, you have something here. Little earlier than you're normally supposed to go there, I think, but it's fine. Alright, well, we didn't need to see the rest of the spot. We'll see it at some point anyways. Not that big of a deal. Alright, let's actually try to climb this thing. Now, how would anyone climb all the way up there? You just do. Skill issue, I guess. Alright, let's climb up the way you're supposed to. Ish. There's all sorts of ways you can go around this place, so it's not really... No, they obviously want me to use this, so I guess I will. Let's go over here. Oh, we want that rocket nozzle. I could use it to get that, but I think I want to use it to get the blue coin over here first. Yeah. That's probably what we should do. Let's try to actually position myself well for it. And there we go. Another blue coin. How many do we have, anyways? 21. Making very good progress on them. I didn't position myself well. It happens. Slowly make our way up. Let's try to actually come up properly. Close enough. Who knows why they thought it's a good idea to have trampolines on their construction site like this. Totally not a safety hazard waiting to happen. Especially with these guys. But hey, maybe they're made of sterner stuff than we are, so... I could have just rocket jumped from the bottom, but it's fine. Alright, another shine sprite. I guess we could do a little around Delfino Plaza rather than doing a full episode of something else. Let's see, what can I do? Obviously there's blue coins in spots. Let's go after a few of those. Weird look, Mario, but whatever. Yeah, isn't there like a shine sprite somewhere? Just a random shine sprite hiding in the ground. Who knows why it was doing that? Oh, I could go in that pipe. I'm not going to. I'll save that for another stream. We're at 19 stars. Shine sprites, sorry. How about we make it a nice, clean... Oh, first, there's a bird over there we're going to deal with. All the way out there. There we go, another blue coin for us. Just a shine sprite hiding in there. Obviously, we got M here. Let's back up. Come on. Distant one. And let's make our way over here. I do not want to do the fruits for the ladies right now. There's another bird. I mean, I figure so much, but let's get that one real quick. Just so I don't have to worry about it later. Speak to you. Stop looking at me. Just actually speak. Thank you. Howdy, throw me a coin. I'll throw you for a loop. Just throw me into someone's house and break the link. These trucksters are certainly something else. Okay, I'm definitely missing something to go to get Yoshi, because Noki Bay isn't normally unlocked before Serena Beach, if I remember correctly. So I'm going to need to do a little more in Pinna Park, I believe. Alright, well, I think that's... Oh, save. That's probably a good place to stop the stream for tonight. So we'll pick it back up on Tuesday. So thank you everyone for watching. We will see you next time.